This is your Adventist News, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Stanley Flord. In this week's broadcast, members engage in evangelism and training, and Adventist University introduces opportunities for students. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News. As the South Bahamas Conference prepares for two major evangelistic series, the members participated in evangelism and discipleship training with Pastor Peter Ronfeldt of Australia from January 15th through the 18th. Ronfeldt spent his life sharing the gospel, making disciples, and planting churches. During the training, he discussed the importance of forming teams and connecting with people through shared meals to make disciples.
The first step in evangelism is eating. But it's not eating food that you've cooked. It's eating the food that the other people have cooked and invited you to share. I'm not interested in how many Bible studies you give in the first week. I'm interested in how many homes you are invited to eat in. Because only if you're eating in a home have you really started to connect to the people.
According to Ronfeldt, sharing one's faith should be simple and replicable so that others can do the same.
New disciples could never do what I was doing. I was not equipping them to be disciples. A church member comes to church and receives and absorbs and says, that was a good sermon for me, or I think I might go to another church because I'm not enjoying the sermons enough. A disciple, quite different to a church member, a disciple is one who makes other disciples.
The training also focused on effective discipleship and church planting methods, which involve forming small teams, building relationships, and reading the Bible together.
The Lord appointed 70 or 72 others and sent them 2 by 2. So he formed teams. When you come to the gathering of believers, the gathering of disciples, you have 2 or 3 who are gathered in his name. That is the basic unit of church.
As the training progressed throughout the week, the sessions emphasized the importance of sharing Jesus through personal stories and community outreach, focusing on the foundational stories of Jesus, reaching out to different ethnic and family groups, and using effective methods such as discovery Bible reading to engage with gospel and bring about spiritual impact and community transformation.
So a really good bridge is heal them and share your story. That's a bridge to telling God's story.
Recruiters from Northern Caribbean University, NCU, visited Bahamas Academy on January 22, 2024. The recruiters met with the high school division, grades 10 through 11, where the students were introduced to the various programs and opportunities that NCU has to offer. Coming from the Office of Recruitment and Admissions at the Northern Caribbean University, these recruiters set out to not only recruit, but to reconnect. Bahamas Academy student intern Aiden Gibson interviewed one of the recruiters, Charles Evans, who had much to say on their visit.
We have more than just coming to recruit students. We wanted to reconnect with our Bahamian linkages, with the church, because we are a church institution owned equally by the Atlantic Caribbean Union and the Jamaican Union conferences.
He spoke further on the vast number of programs that the university has to offer and briefly touched on a few of the colleges and schools that the university operates.
We offer over 100 programs, so it would be better for me to give an idea of the colleges and school that we operate and what some of the things that can be done. So let's say the College of Business and Management. That's if you want to become an accountant, a financier. If you want to do marketing, hospitality, and tourism management, yes, the College of Business will help you there. And the College of Education and Leadership, we prepare teachers at all levels up to the PhD. So, talk to us if you want to become a teacher, or you want to improve yourself as a teacher already.
Outside of the internal education programs, he discussed the various extracurricular activities that accompany each of the colleges. NCU offers a wide range of sports, including basketball, football, and badminton. Other activities such as debating and church services are offered in addition to others. Evans also stressed the importance of creating a family-like environment for those coming from different countries, as he recalled his experience traveling abroad.
There is the International Students Association, that is the club for international students. And what we try to do is that we try to create a family for our international students, because I studied abroad and I remember sitting in my room one time and I cried because I missed home. Yes. So connecting with people is important.
According to Evans, those coming from Bahamas Academy can easily assimilate into NCU as it provides a similar environment to the one that they are accustomed to. Overall, Evans said, the university's main focus is to assist students in their spiritual journey with Christ.
Ellen White said that the work of education and the work of redemption are one. Our ultimate goal is really not to even recruit students for NCU, but to get candidates for the kingdom. Because if at the end of all of this, we miss heaven, it wouldn't have been worth it. So the importance of what we do is that we prepare people for the kingdom.
The South Bahamas Conference Retirees Association held its first meeting for 2024 on Thursday, January 25th at the Philadelphia Seventh-day Adventist Church. The devotional speaker was Elder Winston Ash. He admonished the retirees in attendance to be vibrant and strong, especially in discipleship and witnessing in their sunset years. The attendees were blessed by Elder Ash's encouragement and were grateful for the time of reflection and fellowship. During the meeting, President Rowena Smith and Vice President Dr. John Carey, on behalf of the association, presented Elder Winston and Sister Esther Lynn Ash with a monetary gift to assist with the needs of the church in Inagua. The association is grateful for the opportunity to share the goodness of God's Word with the members in Inagua. After this break, we will have more on what's coming up in the South Bahamas Conference.
You might be asking, who are Seventh-day Adventists? Commonly known as Adventists, we are a Christian movement established in 1863. We have 28 fundamental beliefs and more than 20 million members. We also observe the seventh-day Sabbath. Worldwide, we have more than 162,000 congregations. We serve countless communities with our education institutions, with 2 million students. And 198 hospitals around the world. And it's all because we love Jesus.
And coming up in the South Bahamas Conference, an upcoming training for CHAM leaders, Sabbath school teachers, and elders with the responsibility of children and adolescent ministries will be hosted by the CHAM department on February 10th. The training will be held at Bethany Seventh-day Adventist Church, beginning at 4 p.m. with guest speaker Brenda Walsh. A special law enforcement and public officers service will be held at the Hillview Seventh-day Adventist Church on Saturday, February 10th at 11 a.m. All serving and retired law enforcement officers, civil servants, and other public officers of the Seventh-day Adventist Church are asked to attend. The Good News Seventh-day Adventist Church will be hosting a mix and mingled singles social on February 18, 2024 at 5 p.m. It will be an evening of fun, food, games, and prizes, so you don't want to miss it. The South Bahamas Conference will be hosting 2 spring evangelistic series for 2024. The Creole Speaking Crusade will be held from February 18th through March 16, 2024, and the English Speaking Crusade will begin March 31st through April 27th. All health workers, leaders, and enthusiasts are encouraged to sign up for the Gospel Medical Missionary Certification Program presented by Light from the Wildwood Institute. This program is sponsored by the Adventist Laymen's Services and Industries, or ASI, Adventist Health Professionals Association, and the Health Ministries Department. The program will be held at the New Engliston Seventh-day Adventist Church. The training begins on March 3rd, 2024 and runs through March 30th. Classes will be held on weekdays from 6 p.m. through 9 p.m. and on Sundays from 10 a.m. through 5 p.m. Feel free to visit the South Bahamas Conference website at southbahamasconference.org to receive more information on all of our upcoming conference events. There, you can also view a rebroadcast of our Adventist News Update, along with other local programming from our cable channel, ATV 658, read the weekly logos, as well as the Adventist page from the Nassau Guardian.
We all need a balance of protein, fat, carbohydrates, fiber, vitamins, and minerals in our diets to sustain a healthy body. So get healthy and select the healthiest options from the following categories. Protein. Proteins give us the energy we need to get up and go and keep going, while also supporting mood and cognitive function. Too much protein can be harmful to people with kidney disease, but the latest research suggests that many of us need more high-quality protein, especially as we age. Protein is not only found in animal products, but there are a variety of plant-based like chickpeas, lentils, and tofu. Fat. Not all fat is the same. While bad fats can wreck your diet and increase your risk of certain diseases, good fats protect your brain and heart. Healthy fats, such as omega-3s, are vital to your physical and emotional health. Including more healthy fat in your diet can help improve your mood, boost your well-being, and even trim your waistline. Fiber. Eating foods high in dietary fiber like grains, fruit, vegetables, nuts, and beans can help you stay regular and lower your risk for heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. It can also improve your skin and even help you to lose weight. Calcium. Not getting enough calcium in your diet can contribute to anxiety, depression, sleep difficulties, as well as osteoporosis. Whatever your age or gender, it's vital to include calcium-rich foods in your diet. Limit those that deplete calcium and get enough magnesium and vitamins D and K to help calcium do its job. Carbohydrates are one of your body's main sources of energy. They should be derived from complex, unrefined carbs like vegetables, whole grains, fruit, rather than sugars and refined carbs. Cut back on white bread, pastries, starches, and sugar, which can prevent rapid spikes in blood sugar, fluctuations in mood and energy, and buildup of fat, especially around your waistline. Use these tips and eat healthy today. I am Shanique Taylor, and this has been your health tip courtesy of Adventist Television. Remember, God wants us to prosper and be in good health.
Let's go now to the Adventist News Network with our news feature from around the world.
Hope Channel launched its new program, Hope at Night, on October 3rd, 2023. The late-night show tackled thought-provoking questions through interviews with real people with incredible life stories to share. Hope at Night gathered a live audience for a special 7-day taping. Several participants indicated the series has led them to commit or recommit their lives to God, and several others were interested in further Bible study and learning more about God.
Well, that's it for our Adventist news from the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. To share what is happening at your church, please email your news stories and upcoming events to sbc@adventistnews@gmail.com. To view a rebroadcast of the Adventist News along with other programming and to keep in touch with what's happening in our conference, visit our website at southbahamasconference.org. The SBC Media Network's Facebook and Instagram pages are filled with lots of material from the Communications Department, so you want to check those out. And remember to subscribe, to like, follow, and share. You can watch and listen to programs from our radio station, Word SBC 88.3 FM, and our Adventist television channel, ATV 658, to get updates, insights, and first-hand information from the SBC Media Network as it happens. The programming from ATV 658 can also be viewed on the South Bahamas Conference YouTube channel, so feel free to watch a recap of our news there. On behalf of our production team, it was our pleasure to bring you tonight's news update. I'm Stanley Fullord for the SBC Media Network. Have a happy Sabbath.